If I feel like he's gonna get that hook, I can go ahead and start sitting up. You'll see Gordon Ryan. Pretty much any good butterfly guard player will get you here. And then that underhook's not as strong. You know, maybe you might go for a body lock. But look, I can dig that hook in on him. Today we're gonna just look at the underhook. You know, if you've watched any of my videos, I'm super serious about not giving that space up. So just like what I'm talking about. I'm always telling you guys to frame the shoulders, keep this knee in. Because if I give up this underhook, you know, it doesn't matter how good I am, you know, it's gonna be a bad time for me. So just foundationally, you know, I can use my knee shield to kind of create some space, some distance, use my frames on his shoulders. You know, if he tried to get an underhook on me now, so I should be fighting him here. And look how I bring my elbow and knee together, okay? Even if I don't have my arm extended, pressure in. Like I always block this space because a good guy is gonna be looking to dig inside. And if he gets that, you know, it's hard to come out, okay? So that's my first line of defense, but say, you know, sometimes you're tired, so your technique doesn't work quite as well, you know? Even when I get tired, sometimes like I wanna do something, but I'm just too slow. So say he's getting the underhook and he's kind of compressed my shield out of the way. When I'm here, I really don't wanna get pinned on my back. I mean, I can do stuff, but then he can start working that knee out. Exactly, yeah. And then I'm gonna have to switch the position. So just say we're in half guard, he's got the underhook. So I'm gonna try as much as I can to, you know, crimp out and stay on this side, okay? Okay, from here, the easiest thing I can do is try to call that like a jailbreak.
Today I'm gonna show how to do the jailbreak.
All you're really doing with the jailbreak is you're bringing your far foot across your body. Now, if you're not able to go from here to here, all you have to do is shrimp out and take a step.
I'm gonna try to get the foot I was using to shrimp out with, I'm gonna try to get my hook in, okay? You know, I can start pushing him away and then pulling my knee out if I can. If I have trouble getting my foot in, you know, I can also shrimp out and use that knee shield to block. And then look, I can switch that hook either on his hip or as a regular butterfly hook. So I'm here, you know, of course, maybe he's got a cross face. So I can start pushing off his hip, escaping that way. And then if you guys watch like Gordon Ryan and Marcelo Garcia, they'll start doing like this shoulder pinch. And then, you know, I can stay here looking to open him up that way. I can also switch more old school style. Whenever I do this move, I can try to use that shoulder pinch movement, or I can go opposite of where his arm is and start attacking. You know, maybe I get it here, or maybe he starts to roll out and I'll take the sweep, okay? So guys, you know, you don't wanna be here, but be ready to get that hook in, okay? So he's got the underhook. If he's got a crossface too, it's gonna be rough, you know? So I'm fighting to stay on this side. And, you know, depending on where this arm is, if it's on his back, try to keep it out of trouble. Don't leave it hanging out loose. If I can, sometimes I'll try to frame. I can frame, and that makes it easier to come back inside that space. Otherwise, if he's got this, I'm gonna try my best to kind of block this hip, try to shrimp out, and I'm bringing that hook, the foot I was using to shrimp out, on his hip or as a butterfly hook. And then because he's already got this crossface usually, I'm gonna go for the shoulder pinch, and just my hand placement, it doesn't really matter too much. I just kind of like to attack whichever side his arm's on. I'll go with that same side arm on top, okay, with the gable grip. And what I'm looking to do, I'm gonna try to pull his weight into me. You guys see how I'm kind of lifting with that butterfly hook? And I wanna, almost like a judo throw, I'm kind of pulling his elbow. Okay, then I get that quarter mount, you know, Gordon Ryan style.
Short Gordon Ryan.
Yeah, short. 100 pound less, Gordon Ryan. So again, I'm here. I'll try to get this. One thing that might happen, you know, Jeff is really good at bringing his hip down. You know, that gets pretty tough. In that case, I can try to get this hook in, but a lot of times he can backstep out or float over there, okay? That's what I would try and do. I'm here, I'm trying to get the space, but he brings his hip down. I need to fight for this frame now. Swim either inside, it might be hard to swim over. What do you think is gonna happen? Okay, exactly. So I'm gonna swim my arm in front of his face. He's bringing his hip down. There's gonna be some space. And then instead of trying to stay tight to him, I'm gonna start pushing him away. Shrimp out, foot comes in, okay? Don't try to follow the guy. If you try to follow him with this move, see how there's no weight on my hook? And especially if I start to try to sweep him or something, maybe I can go for like the 411 entry. I don't care how good you are, guys. If you're here, if he's sprawled out on you, crossface, like the only thing you're gonna do is pop your back. Oh my God. So you don't wanna fall for that movement. Underhook, he's got the crossface. He feels my hook trying to come in, so he brings his hip down, all the way down. Yeah, I'm gonna try to frame and start pushing him away. Guys, remember it's no-gi, so usually you're gonna slide on the mat, so just kind of push the guy off. That should work pretty well. The only other thing the guy might try and do, he might try to pull that knee out and just start to force a quarter mount. Exactly. Okay, now it kind of sucks. Man, you screwed up then. From here, I'll just try to keep this arm in close. If I leave it out, you can start attacking, you know, or just keep walking it up. Dig this underhook under his leg. At the same time, I'm gonna try to pull my elbow in, and then we can get into like a deep half guard game. You know, maybe pushing him up and going out, maybe tight waist with the leg trapped. Guys, don't let the guy get this on you. God, frame. You know, I talk about frames all the time, so. You know, sometimes you get a white belt or a newer person asking you like, man, how do I get out the rear naked choke? And he's got it locked, Alec. And I'm just like, man, you got to tap, man. Okay. So you guys should be using your frames preemptively. So look, I already have my knee in, my knee shield, my hands kind of framing. I can bring that hook in. If I feel like he's going to get that hook, I can go ahead and start sitting up. You'll see Gordon Ryan. Pretty much any good butterfly guard player will get you here. And then that underhook's not as strong, you know, maybe you might go for a body lock. But look, I can dig that hook in on him. And now we're kind of in a stalemate, right? I can also play with like an overhook. You guys see the overhook? I can play with like an overhook, you know, and maybe try to open. Double unders, you know, shoulder pinch. So I need to stay active. You know, sometimes we get, especially in jiu-jitsu, we get really passive. You just like, you kind of accept things. But there's gotta be a point in your guard where you start attacking, start putting pressure on the guy from on bottom, either going for submissions or getting more dominant positions. So a dominant position is for me to get like an underhook on him, like we did here. Like if I get an underhook on him, you know, double unders or something, like I'm in a more dominant position because he can't really do much, right? So that's pretty much it, guys. Very basic. All I did was shrimp out and get my hook in, right? So nothing too crazy, but sometimes you have to have something in your head that tells you to shrimp out and get it in quick. Because if you take too much time, you know, if the guy's got good passing, he might wear you down, all right? So thank you, Jeffro. All right, guys, hope this video helps you. Until next time. Also, guys, make sure you like this video, subscribe. Check out Jeff's social media, guys. You know, I try to help him post some stuff too, so just check him out. And that's it, guys. Until next time, peace out. Peace, 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 and ciao. Thanks, buddy.